Hello Libra, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your May 2022 career and money reading. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. If you are new to my channel, and if you do see this reading by April 30th, I am running a contest. It's April's contest, so you can get in the tail end of that. If you're interested to enter to win a free personal reading, all you need to do is subscribe to my channel there and leave me a message in the comments box below. Say, I am open. That tells me that you are participating in the contest, but it also is an affirmation for yourself saying that you are open and you are ready to receive all the blessings of the universe. Speaking of blessings of the universe, we start out your month, April 30th or May 1st, with a new moon in Taurus. This is also, however, a partial solar eclipse. New moons typically do highlight new beginnings, new fresh starts, okay, innovative ways of doing things, making improvements in your life, okay, a time of creation. And in Taurus, it really does have you focused on your foundations, your sense of stability and security, specifically in your home, your career, your money. All right. And, so with the new moon, whenever we have eclipses, okay, it's like a universal wild card. Okay. Surprises can happen, a lot of changes, things happen really quickly. Usually the new moon is a little bit gentler energy. And, but with the eclipse, okay, it's very much amplified for you. So expect the unexpected, especially since we have a very positive aspect with Uranus as well. Of course, modern ruler of Aquarius, but Uranus tends to bring in a little bit of a rebellious kind of energy and also a kind of a quick change artist. So hold on to your hat. All right, and embrace the new. A lot of things may start to open up and happen for you all at once. Okay, the middle of the month is a little bit trickier, a little bit more intense. We do have full moon energy, full moon in Scorpio, so that tends to be a little intense anyway. Full moons are about making final decisions, seeing something through to completion, but this may be very intense and very emotional for you. If you've been having any kind of issues or problems or any fears, worries, doubts that have been lingering, those may really come up to the surface for you, considering that not only is it the full moon in Scorpio, but it is also a total lunar eclipse. So any of the intense energy that we would normally get with a full moon amplified by the Scorpio intensity is multiplied, okay, with the eclipse energy. So you might be feeling tired and drained by the middle of the month, okay, but you may also experience a big shift. Things may really come to a head for you. You may be really, making a final decision on something. All right, and so ground your energy. All right, try and engage in nature. Those kind of things, high vibe activities may certainly help you. So let's see what we've got coming out for you. Aha, okay, so we have by the book, first of all, coming in here for you. So by the book can certainly represent that something that you have been working for and working towards for quite a while. You've been putting one foot in front of the other. You've got all of your ducks in a row. You may certainly have some sort of rewards, okay? Something to show for your efforts, okay? You could possibly be getting, a promotion, a raise, maybe some dividends if you've made some long-term investments, okay? Something that you've been holding on to for a while. So you may start to see some things coming in for you. Excellent. This is card number 11. So ones really are about something new or something improved. Okay. And this could also be a call to action for you, saying that there may be something new that's available for you or some improvements that are available for you. But there's a certain order of events that things have to happen in. So there may be some policies and procedures that you need to adhere to. All right. Maybe you need to take a conservative approach at something rather than a wild card approach. Okay. But you may also be looking to make a little bit of a change. All right. And sometimes when we need to make some change, we do need to do things in a certain order. Right. And, it's like the natural order of events. Okay. So by the book, but you could certainly be headed towards something bigger, better in your world. We do have regeneration coming in here for you. So this is very much like the death card. So you could be experiencing a time of growth, of personal growth, right? Transitioning from one situation out into a new one. All right. This can certainly highlight improvements coming in here for you. Okay. It can certainly represent taking something to the next level. All right. But this can also represent putting an end to something so that something new can begin. This is a time of growth, of rebirth, of regeneration for you, of reviving some dreams, possibly. Okay, so possibly something that you thought was done and gone, or a door that maybe has closed for you, perhaps a door reopens for you. Okay, perhaps you are closing a door so that you can open a new one. All right, so certainly a time of growth, regeneration, putting things back together, making improvements, okay, or really embracing the changes that may come in here in the month ahead. Some very intense energy throughout the month. Now we have the Faith card in reverse, and we have the Ten of Wands. Now the Faith card in this particular deck, this is the Hierophant energy, so this is Taurus energy. Okay, and normally, normally the Hierophant energy in the upright, this is one of, gaining wisdom, information, and knowledge, but it is also one of tradition and structure. Okay, it's also one of belief. All right, so when we have this in reverse, okay, so for one, there may be some information that you don't quite have yet. Okay, you could actually also be like in a little bit of disbelief in something. Okay, but you are certainly done with something here. Okay, so if you're done with a certain situation in your world, there may be some research that you need to do. Okay, or you just need to be confident in yourself to move forward. Okay, because that Ten of Wands shows stresses, burdens, okay, all of those things, but it's the end of a cycle. All right, so things are about to improve, things are about to get better. Okay, now it could also be that you get something that you want. Okay, and this comes with a heavier burden of responsibility. Okay, the Ten of Wands, right? You might be like, oh my God, I can't believe that I just got this coming in, right? Maybe a promotion or something. All right, but again, it comes with that level of responsibility. So sometimes a double-edged sword. However, I like actually having this in reverse, especially with the planetary energy that we've got coming in, because quite often the Faith card here represents conformity, a conservative kind of energy, having to adhere to a certain set of rules, maybe feeling a little bit like you can't be yourself. When we have this in reverse, you could certainly be breaking tradition. And what is the Uranus energy that we've got coming in here at the beginning of the month? Rebellion. What is this in reverse? Possibly rebellion against the status quo. All right. Sometimes the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again and expecting something to change. Flip the script. Okay, you may need to be innovative. You might need to do something completely out of the box in order to get what you want. Okay, especially if you're done with a current situation where you are right now and you want something a little bit better, you might need to do something a little bit different with this. Okay, so you may certainly be challenging the status quo. You could be looking to dance to the beat of your own drum. You may need to think outside the box. You may also need to research something first. Okay, there might be some missing information that you desperately need. Okay, you might even be letting go of commitments, right? That Hierophant can quite often be that higher level of commitment. Something you've committed to for a long time is no longer working for you. So you could certainly just be in this energy where maybe you need to put up some boundaries. Okay, maybe you've taken on more responsibilities than you should. And if that's the case there, then maybe you're giving some back. Okay, people don't always like that. All right, but sometimes you just need to do that. Okay, you might not believe that maybe you can accomplish that, but you can actually accomplish anything that you want to do. Okay, but this can also be you breaking the status quo. Okay, so whether you need some information or whether you need to do something a little bit more innovative, you are done with your situation. Okay, so let's see what else that we've got coming in for you. So your advice from Spirit, okay, be confident in yourself. The Queen of Wands brings in an energy of confidence, of passion, of being motivated and inspired, and also being very creative. The Queen of Wands is an excellent energy to get things done, to nurture your goals and your dreams, and to take a positive approach to something. Now, the Queen of Wands can also indicate that perhaps there is a leveling up that is available for you. Okay, but you need to know what you want. You need to do something that excites you. Okay, but you also ultimately need to be very confident, right? But the Seven of Swords is coming out there with that. Okay, be honest with yourself. What do you want? What do you want? Do you want this scenario where you are right now? Okay, or is there something better for you? Do you have regrets? Is there something that hasn't gone your way in some aspect of your career or your money? And are you looking back on the past going, man, I wish it would have gone differently? We can't change the past. We can only look forward to the future. We can only live in the present moment and make plans for tomorrow. We can't change what's done in the past. Okay, so there may be some past influences that are coming in for you, right? There may be some regrets that are there. Okay, but there could also be some dishonesty that you've been dealing with. But in the advice position, this is really more of if you are in a situation, okay, where maybe you're not really committed, or you've got a lack of, how should we say, things just aren't, you're not committed anymore. Okay, it's like you got a lot of workload, but you're not committed anymore. There's nothing left for you. You're throwing in the towel. Okay, then spirits here is saying, if you don't like where you are, you can make change. Be honest with yourself though. Okay, think about what it is that you want. Think about what you don't want. If you have all of these swords with you, what are you taking with you and what are you leaving behind? Okay, now this could certainly just be changing your way of thinking. Okay, this can be you just, keeping only positive thoughts and leaving negative thoughts behind. All right, so there's certainly something here where you do need to have a good look at your thoughts, the stories you tell yourself, your environment, the communication issues that may be going on, and keep your thoughts positive. Know what you want, look forward. Okay, see what you can improve, see what you need to change. All right, and that Queen of Wands certainly puts you in that energy to do that. Okay, maybe you need to make some bold choices. All right, maybe you just need to put yourself out there, right? I mean, if I was dealing with a Queen of Wands person, this is somebody who is very confident, someone who knows how to inspire and motivate others. Perhaps you are the person who can inspire and motivate others. All right, perhaps you are the kind of person that can fix issues within your environment. Okay, perhaps you are the guiding light for other people. Maybe that's part of your soul's path, your soul's calling, because maybe you're not living that dream right now. Okay, with that Hierophant energy, maybe you're not living up to your true potential, perhaps there. Okay, and it could certainly just be your environment, so you might be looking for something better. But with the Queen of Wands as advice from Spirit, there may be someone around you that can help you. Perhaps there's someone that you look up to that gives you a little bit of inspiration, or maybe you've got a friend or a family member there that can motivate you in some way, or maybe they remind you of what you have to offer. Because sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit. All right, so get your thoughts in order, be honest, be truthful with yourself, okay? Look forward and don't look backwards, all right? And you will figure it out what you need to do, or what you want to accomplish, what you want to change, what you want to improve, or, this can certainly just change your thought processes, okay, into forward movement, to looking forward and not letting anything hold you back. The blessings headed your way. We've got the Page of Cups and we have the Hanged Man. Okay, very interesting. So some of you may have some doors opening for you. You may have an opportunity coming in here. You might have some really good news that you've been waiting for quite a while. Okay, very much like the buy the book, something that you've been working towards for a long time. You finally start to get some traction, or you finally start to get rewards. The pages quite often do bring in some really good news. Page of Cups, something that makes you very happy. Okay, something that fills your heart with joy. All right, and again with the Hanged Man, could be something that you've waited for quite a while. The pages do bring about good news. in the upright. Okay, not so good news in the reverse, but this one's in the upright. Okay, so some really good news headed your way, something that really is making you happy. Now, this can certainly be something that you've been working towards, but it can also be some new energy because the page is bringing new opportunities as well. And again, maybe something that you've been thinking about or something that you've been waiting for quite some time. You've been very patient. Okay, and so maybe you're starting to get rewarded. Okay, the pages again do bring about some surprises. Okay, but with the Hanged Man there and the Page of Cups, okay, I think here the blessings that are headed your way, I think you're taking your time to think about what it is that you want. Okay, the Hanged Man is really about opening up. Open mind, open heart, seeing the potential, seeing the big picture, being open to someone else's ideas, okay, or someone else's points of view. Okay, this can certainly be where we do take a step back, okay, and we do look at the big picture. We look at all angles and perspectives, and this brings us enlightenment. This brings us the answers. This brings us that aha moment, like, aha, now I know what I need to do. Okay, so I think you're getting some answers in the month ahead. Okay, you also do have a very patient energy. All right, but with the Page of Cups right here, I think that there's something very exciting for you. Okay, and of course, it could just be that you're figuring out your soul's purpose. Possibly the Page of Cups quite often does bring about a little bit of spiritual energy there to the mix. Okay, so maybe your intuition is leading you in a certain direction, is showing you the way, and you're finally listening to that. Okay, but you could also be taking a creative approach at something, right? Taking a step back, thinking, okay, how can I improve my situation, or what do I need to do differently? And here's that Page of Cups. Maybe you're taking a creative approach at something. Okay, so that Page of Cups really does bring about some creative energy, very happy vibes coming in here, but also maybe a little bit of spontaneity. You may actually surprise yourself. Okay, you could have something that comes in and offer an opportunity that is a bit of a surprise, but again, maybe you're going to surprise yourself and you just take a different approach. You embrace this new energy that's coming in, you embrace this Uranus energy that's coming in as well, and you do something completely different. Okay, so instead of adhering to the current policies, procedures, and structures that are in place, your answer may be to be creative, to do something different. Okay, and this could certainly be very positive and beneficial for you. So certainly some wonderful blessings that are headed your way, but the Hanged Man also brings you an energy of patience as well. Patience is a virtue, patience is a blessing. Okay, but you might need to be a little bit patient in the month ahead. And with that Hanged Man, surrender to a force and a higher force that's greater than you, right? Just go with that flow. Okay, be open and be perceptive, and you never know what you may find when you do that. We've got the Six of Swords and the Two of Cups as your overall outcome. This is beautiful. The Six of Swords can certainly represent a peaceful resolution to something, okay? Something that's been troubling you or something that's been difficult or challenging, okay? Whether it's internal or external, the Six of Swords has you resolving conflicts, resolving difficulties, has you making compromises, okay? And it is most importantly one of moving forward, moving past any issues or problems, making a choice, making a very positive decision for yourself, and moving in the right direction. The two of Cups here, balance and harmony restored, partnering up with the right people in the right situations for the right reasons. Okay, the Two of Cups can certainly, yes, represent harmony in your relationships, your working relationships, your home life, all of that. But this can certainly also represent a business partnership that is available for you. It can also represent you, okay, being aligned with your true purpose. Certainly where you're feeling like you've made the right choice, like things are coming together for you, right? The Six of Swords. Are you moving forward, starting something new? Are you leaving a current situation and moving into something that's better for you, something that's more in alignment with who you are, what you want? Okay, or are you just improving your current situation? Okay, there could certainly be some personal growth coming in here. All right, but again, you could you could certainly be how should we say, you could certainly be making those improvements where you are now. Okay, whatever it is, there is forward movement there, and there is balance and harmony, peace of mind. Okay, the Hanged Man can certainly bring you a peace of mind, a sense that you're on the right track. The Six of Swords, on the right track. Okay. And of course, two of cups. Who doesn't like the Two of Cups? Everyone likes the Two of Cups. Okay. So things being restored in your world, balance restored in your world. Okay. But I think there's something exciting coming in here for you, whether this is you again making improvements where you are, or whether it's something new. All right, certainly something exciting coming in, and something that I think is going to put a smile on your face. Okay, you could certainly just be figuring out what makes you happy. The Two of Cups can be you figuring out what your purpose is, right? You're experiencing some personal growth with that regeneration energy, and so perhaps now you're getting the answers that you're looking for. You're being honest with yourself, and now you're being very confident to make the right moves for you. Okay, so certainly is some improvements coming in here for you in the month ahead, but I think some of you may have a really big enlightening moment. You might have some really big epiphany, okay, and that is where you make some final decision as to what you want to do. Improve your current situation or make a bold move, okay? Whichever one is for you, it works out for the best. So let's have a look, and let's get what do we need to know for the solar eclipse, please? New moon energy. What do we need to know for the new moon? Thank you. And what do we need to know for the lunar eclipse, the full moon energy? What do we need to know for that, please? Thank you. Oh, two of those. Look at that. A twofer. Okay, let's look at the new moon energy. Surrender to the divine. Okay, there's that Hanged Man energy. There's something that you need to let go of. All right. Old thought patterns. Okay. Some, your environment that you're in right now. If you're done with where you are, there's nothing left for you. Okay. We do see that coming in for you. Surrender. Listen to your heart. Listen to your soul. Okay. Be open to different opportunities, different experiences, because again, that Page of Cups, there's something coming in here for you, but there may be something that you didn't think of. And only by surrendering and opening ourselves up to new possibilities, expanding your horizons, that is where you maybe find something that is a little bit different and something that may surprise you. All right. Let's look at the full moon energy, and here we go. Okay, so we have a time for healing coming in here. Okay, so again, that Six of Swords, we can certainly be healing a situation. Okay, the Seven of Swords, right? Maybe there's something that's gone sideways in your environment. All right, and there may be an opportunity to heal that. The Page of Cups can certainly bring in an apology. Okay, and again, the Hanged Man may be looking at someone else's point of view. So if you've been feeling a little bit like, okay, I'm kind of uncomfortable where I am, maybe there is something there that you can repair and get things back on track in your environment, right? The answer isn't always to leave, even though that's sometimes what we really want to do. Okay, but I think also here that there is this personal growth that's coming in for you, and I think some of you are really looking at your career path. You're looking at how you make your money in a different way, in a different light. And perhaps you're even following a childhood dream, a childhood goal, right? The pages can certainly represent children, all right? So you could be making some choices for the betterment of your family, that's for sure, okay? Maybe even for your romantic interest there as well, right? Sometimes our personal lives do spill over into our career choices, into our money situations, all right? So you may have some some personal things going on in your world that are affecting your choices in regards to your career path, right? Whether it's sticking where you are, okay, or whether you need to find something that's a little bit healthier for you. But whatever it is, there's a time for healing here and a time for finding a way forward on resolving situations. And we do have that coming in there for you as well. We do have Aquarian energy coming in here. Bring love into the situation. And we see this in your reading. Do what you love what you do, and it will never feel like a day of work again in your life. Okay, perhaps there is something here that you're not seeing, and hence the Hanged Man energy. If you have a challenge in your workplace, okay, the Seven of Swords, there could certainly be some sort of lies or deceit, betrayal, maybe some underhanded behavior, something that you don't quite trust. All right. But there could be some misconceptions there, maybe some misunderstandings. All right. And maybe there's some empathy that's needed there in somewhere. Okay. But when we have this Aquarian energy, this brings about the big picture. Okay. Hanged man, big picture. Okay. And, you know, sometimes you need to really engage your heart, even when you're looking at making your money, even when you're looking at what is your career path, what makes you happy, what do you love to do? Are you doing what you love to do right now? Are you happy where you are? Because ultimately, we need to be happy in life. Okay. And even in our workplace, right? And sometimes, you know, a lot of people throughout the last 2 years, right, throughout the pandemic, a lot of people have actually come to the realization that, you know what, I don't need all of these material things to feel happy and to feel wealthy. Yes, I need a foundation. Yes, I need a roof over my head. But some of the other things don't quite matter as much as being happy. So follow your bliss and, you know, really engage with your heart space there and figure out what it is that does make you happy, because that is certainly attainable for you now, or you can certainly improve where you currently are. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here that resonated with you in some way. If there was, please don't forget to hit like on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I thank you guys so very much for watching. Remember to ground your energy through the eclipse season here, okay? And so you can kind of weather it, but expect the unexpected, and you do have a little bit of a surprise possibly coming out here for you. So I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great month ahead of you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.